Hi, everyone. This is the Leadership with Heart podcast, and this is Heather Younger, your host. Employee experience is powered by emotions. Managers and or leaders within organizations get to choose which emotions they unleash from within the people they lead. Leaders, meaning supervisors or above in an organization, drive much of the positive or negative emotions by their actions or inactions, their words, or what they fail to say. When a manager chooses their words and their actions carefully, they exhibit great emotional intelligence. These managers are often thought of as leaders who care, or as I like to call them, leaders with heart. This special brand of leader drives engagement and loyalty simply by being themselves. Are these leaders perfect? Absolutely not. It is in their awareness and sharing of some of their imperfections that we realize their true brilliance. In this podcast, I ask you to see yourself in the stories my guests tell about times when they were not the best versions of themselves, but how they used their hearts to guide them to a deeper connection with their team and heightened leadership prowess. Before we move on and you hear the show today, I want to make a special request of you. I would like this podcast to remain successful and to increase the amount of listeners and people who are downloading it. And in order to do that, I need to get more reviews. So, for anybody who is a listener, and if you love the show, please go and do a 5-star rating and write a review anywhere you listen. And then screenshot that. If you screenshot that and you email me at heather@customerfanatics.com, heather@customerfanatics.com, then in the next show, I will give a kudos to you for doing so, because I actually am very appreciative of anybody who does write those reviews. And if you already have done so, thank you very much. Thank you for joining the show and enjoy this one. Hi, everyone. It's Heather. I'm all by myself today. I wanted to talk to you about two things. One, I wanted to update you on the book that's founded on this podcast. I'm super excited about the direction it's going. I have just submitted it for some brush-ups, at least the first couple chapters, so I could submit to a literary agent in hopes that they can represent me to publishers. But guess what? Even if they don't decide to represent me, that is okay, because I will move forward with getting the book out because the message is powerful, so powerful and really, really needed. So keep an eye on that, because there'll be opportunities for those who are listening to support the launch of that book. But even before that, to vote on the color of the cover or just things like that. So keep an eye out. You all mean a lot to me. Those who are listening, those who are former guests, everybody who's part of this Leadership with Heart community. It means a lot that you follow and that you refer other people to it. The next topic is on leadership resilience. This morning I was driving with my daughter, driving to school, and she was just having a tough time. She was struggling with some stuff happening with her friends. She was struggling with just managing through schoolwork and deadlines. And my conversation, I kind of got up on a pedestal, but I had a conversation with her about resilience and about standing strong. And this particular young lady, if any of you have ever read anything about any of the things that I write on LinkedIn or my blog, I write a lot of articles and things about her. And when she was born with sensory processing disorder, and she also had like multiple heart defects, one of which that if we had to get surgery would make it so that would be open heart surgery, and it had a very big risk, and only a small percentage of people in the world had this particular thing. Over time, the heart stuff went away except for the one thing that actually could cause the surgery, but she's been doing fine. But the special needs portion of things has always been a challenge. She has a hard time understanding her body in space. She's kind of socially awkward and tries hard to kind of fit in. She is a very smart girl, but doesn't have the confidence. She lacks that confidence, and we try to build her up all the time so that she can have that confidence. But she does have a lot of learning delays. So since she was born with adversity. And the one thing that is just so super impressive about her she kind of fits the mold of someone with resilience. She just moves through things that are happening to her. She keeps focusing. She plots her course forward, and she doesn't let anything get in her way. But the one thing about resilience is the definition is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulty, a toughness. Someone who has a remarkable resilience to move past things that happen in their lives are those who bounce back quickly. And while her body has, and while she keeps moving forward, she does get stuck a lot. So I think that she represents so many people in the world, and she represents a lot of leaders. So my message for you really is this. In order for you to help many of your team members move past their own adversity, help them to get unstuck, you need to be a resilient leader. You have to be someone who has the mental and physical toughness to bounce back from the things that are in your way. So what? This person said no. Find another way around it. I know there are things that we don't choose. We don't choose what we're born into. We don't choose the disabilities we might have, right? Though we're born into those. But we do choose how we actually react to people and react to life circumstances as they hit us, and how we show up every day at work for our people, how we respond to those who might come at us in a way that might seem aggressive or maybe seeming like they're putting us down. If someone's around you at work and they don't care for you, who cares? Put that aside. While I do think that we in the workplace need to build up relationships and build connections between each other and amongst each other, I do also believe that we can't let other people's perceptions of us derail our leadership journey. So that part of the adversity and the resilience I'm talking about, and you becoming stronger in that, allows you to lead your other people who are going through much of what my daughter is talking about, the doubt, the delays, the inefficiencies, the lack of productivity. They're going through it because they're stuck. They're stuck in their minds. So I want you to reflect today on a way that you might be stuck, because we all get stuck. When we look at resilience, it's how quickly we bounce back from being stuck. Evaluate that for yourself and figure out, is there a way for you to reframe the current place you're in? Do you want to be in a leadership role? Should you be in that role? And if you recommit that you should be there, then also commit to being that leader who gains more skills in the area of resilience. Because then you can help your other people, the people that look up to you, that are under your charge, you can help them also build a more resilient mindset. Watch out soon, because the next month I'll be doing a collaboration with another turning adversity into opportunity guru, and we will be talking and having a course and helping leaders and people who are in non-titled roles who consider themselves leaders too, figure out how to work through for themselves, and then help their people work through adverse situations, obstacles, and help them see those things as opportunities and find out ways to go around, above, and through them. Because, listen, we all choose our mindset. We choose the direction that we go and how we respond to people and how we react. We can't control anybody around us, but we can control ourselves. Hey, together, let's all commit to doing just that. Thank you for joining, and have a great one.
Thank you for listening to the Leadership with Heart podcast. You can grab the show notes by visiting customerfanatics.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter.